Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk About Houses. I'm Todd.
I'm Juana.
So we are going to talk about 5 things that your homeowner's insurance may not cover.
Right. So full disclosure, we are not insurance agents. We do not specialize in insurance, but these are just like run-of-the-mill things that people should know about that are pretty straightforward. So we're not trying to sell you insurance or give you advice regarding insurance.
No.
Okay.
Things to think about. Okay. Floods.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are 2 different types of floods. So let's talk about the 2 different types of flood and what may be covered and what may not be covered.
Right. So the part of the flood that might be covered, that is probably most likely covered by your insurance company, is something like a leak underneath the kitchen sink, or maybe a toilet overflowing, something like that. So something caused by a system inside the house is a flood that is probably covered. So kind of an example of that is if, like I said, you've got a leak inside the house, or even a leak maybe in the garage. If your hot water heater's in the garage, something like that would be covered by your homeowner's insurance. But the flip side of that is if it's a flood caused by something on the exterior, so a river overflows its banks, excessive rainfall, something like that, a natural disaster, a hurricane, something like that is not covered by a regular homeowner's insurance.
Okay. You probably have to go find a special policy for that.
Right. So keep in mind that, for example, flood insurance, those losses tend to be so catastrophic for insurance companies that a lot of times they don't even offer that, and you have to go with the federal government to get your flood insurance.
Number 2, earthquakes.
Earthquakes. If you live in California, you're used to the rumble, right? So earthquakes. Most insurance companies do not cover earthquakes as part of their regular homeowners insurance, and kind of like with the flood, it's kind of like a natural disaster. So you have to get a special policy for that to cover for earthquake damage. So if you are in an earthquake, what kind of damage can you have? Well, obviously your whole house can fall down, but you can also have other things like walls that are cracking and that sort of thing. So that's kind of the type of thing that your earthquake insurance would cover. But remember, that is above and beyond your regular homeowner's insurance.
Number 3, mold.
Mold. So 2 kinds of mold.
This goes with floods.
It does go with floods. So let me give you an example. Your house floods because the river overflowed its banks, or there's excessive rain or a hurricane. That mold, not covered. But your hot water heater goes boom, baby. And, you're on vacation, don't know about it. You come back, and not only do you have wetness everywhere, but now because the wetness has been sitting there, you've got mold halfway up your garage wall. That mold is probably covered by your insurance company.
Okay.
Probably.
Number 4, sewer and drain backups.
Ooh. So
Smelling.
those, yeah. So generally speaking, those are not covered by your homeowner's insurance. So this particularly happens a lot. Again, if there's excessive rainfall, the sewage system in the locality where you live tends to back up, and sometimes it backs up into your house. Ick. And that's not covered. You would have to get an additional coverage to have that covered.
Okay. Number 5, wear and tear.
Wear and tear, not covered.
Doorknob.
No.
I used the doorknob too much. The door handle broke.
No, so
The hinge fell off the door.
right. So wear and tear is not covered. Something to consider is a home warranty. So a home warranty would cover things like maybe a leaking toilet, maybe a hot water heater, maybe your dishwasher, your stove, things like that. Maybe your roof even, depending on what policy you get. But those are things that a home warranty would cover, but a homeowner's insurance does not cover that. Remember, the primary reason for a homeowner's insurance is something happening to the house, such as a fire or being burgled, and to help you regarding liability. So somebody comes, trips and falls, and comes back and sues. So those are kind of primary things that homeowner's insurance cover.
If you are not sure about your specific homeowner policy, you should go talk to your insurance person, or just read the policy, or you can actually call the company that you have your homeowner insurance with and ask them, hey, if this happens, am I covered or not? And get some specific information.
I actually think that even if you think you know what your insurance covers, you call them and you ask them anyway, because you're better off finding out what's covered and what's not when you don't need it than when you have to make a claim.
Yeah. And why would somebody want to get a home warranty, which is different than homeowners insurance, right? A home warranty versus homeowner like, is the deductible that much of a difference? Like, what's the difference?
Okay, so home warranty, like I said, it just covers things that happen usually on the inside of the home, that, systems break down. So like I said, like a leaky toilet or dishwasher breaking down, but you can get usually additional coverages like they'll cover a roof leak, they'll cover pool equipment, maybe if you get that coverage. So home warranty is good for that. They do have deductibles depending on which policy you choose, anywhere from, I don't know, $75 and up. And the good thing about them is that you're limiting your exposure to expenses, and they are providing you with vendors from the area, so you don't have to go, well, something broke and I don't know who to call. You call the home warranty and they send out the vendor and you're good to go. The bad part about them is that you are limited regarding the vendors that are available to you. You are on their schedule, not your own. So maybe if you call because your AC broke, the day before Labor Day, the home warranty is going to say we can get somebody out, a week from Thursday. While if you just call up a company, they can be there, in a couple of hours. So that is one of the trade-offs. Okay.
Anyway, we wanted to share this with you because a lot of people, they get the homeowner insurance because they have to, usually because of the loan on the house. The lender makes them get it. Lender pays it, takes it out of your, you pay it through your monthly payment. But then they don't even know like what it's for and how to use it. Like most people probably don't know anything. All they know is that the house burns down. But there are probably a ton of people out there who have problems with their house, and then they just pay to have everything replaced and don't realize that maybe the homeowner insurance would do it for them.
Right. And that happens a lot. That happened to one of my clients. I was property managing his property, and the hot water heater blew up. And so, his first instinct was, well, get it taken care of. And I said, well, yeah, I'm going to get it taken care of, but I need you to file an insurance claim with your insurance company because it's going to be very expensive and it's probably going to be above your deductible, and it will make sense for you to do that.
Okay, because if you have a $1,000 deductible, it may not make sense.
Right.
Because you could probably get it replaced for, what, $600-700 maybe.
Right. So it depends. But in this case, it made sense for us because when the hot water heater went boom, it caused a lot of other damage. Okay. So we needed to replace some drywall, some carpeting. So it was a lot more involved in that. The total bill ended up being several $1,000s. Oh, wow. And his deductible was a couple thousand. So it made sense. Okay.
All right. So if you made it all the way to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave us a comment with one time you had to use your homeowner's insurance.
Yes, because we always want to know that. Most of us never use our homeowner's insurance, by the way, because it is for catastrophic things like being robbed, house burning down, things like that. So most of us never do. So we are interested to see what you guys are using your homeowner's insurance for.
All right. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.